Today, we will be looking at 10 Minecraft tiny houses. To count as a tiny house, they have to fit into one chunk and be livable in survival Minecraft, so have a bed and crafting area. Be sure to comment down below your favorite house, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing. It would make my day. Now, on to the tiny houses. With this creative block palette, this square tiny house is a pretty and unique build. It has plenty of storage to go along with the crafting area because of the barrels that act as the floor. The garden is pretty simple with farms on one side and sweep areas on the other side, plus a simple fence surrounding the house. This elevated house is a creative and simple survival house that would work great as a starter house. It houses a farm underneath it and has a good amount of space on the interior for storage, sleeping, and crafting. And more storage could be added if it was needed in survival. I would definitely use this as a starter house. This cute mushroom tiny house has my heart because of how adorable it is. Inside, we have a good amount of storage plus some hidden barrels, which makes me love this house even more. Outside in the garden, we have simple greenery and a little mushroom with a farm under it, which adds a very nice touch to this house. This tiny house is great for people who start in the desert. With a small farm and some animals on either side of the house, it has great dimension. Inside, we have a good amount of storage and a nice sleeping area. The surrounding cacti and dead bushes add a bit of color to this sandy area around the house. With a simple path and garden, this house is perfect for the modern lovers of Minecraft. Inside this house is a minimally decorated area with a double bed and storage. This simple yet pretty tiny house is a great starter survival house. With a small farm under the house and an animal pen off to the side, this house pretty much has everything you need in survival. Inside we have plenty of storage and a nice sleeping area, making this a great survival tiny house. This nature-filled house is a pretty tiny house to add to your Minecraft world, especially if you love everything plants like I do. Inside we have a nice little crafting area and storage area, as well as a decent sleeping area. With a moss roof and leaf windows, you are surrounded by nature in this tiny house, and I'm here for it. Next, we have an elegant, cozy tiny house. This tiny house has a simple interior to counter the creative exterior design. I personally like the shape and layout of this house, especially the roof, which could also be used as a farm if needed. Outside on either side of the house, we have farms of wheat and carrots surrounded by leaves that also run down the path to this house. This simple tiny house follows the rules of thirds, with 3 blocks each for the house, the porch, and the garden. Inside, we have a lot of storage and room for more. The side garden and porch add a nice touch to this tiny house, making it a very well-balanced house. Our last tiny house is this fantasy-themed house. You already know it's my favorite because of the amethyst roof. With vines running down and around the house and garden, it has a magical fantasy feel. To the side of the house, we have a pretty little farm wrapped in the vines. Inside, we have simple decor with plenty of storage. Comment down below which house was your favorite and go see a $1 million house in this video here. Bye!